I'm joined by Shawn Postiglione from Bridgewater College men's basketball. They were picked number 10 in this year's ODAC preseason poll. Coach, last year was your first year in the lead chair at Bridgewater. Talk a little bit about the differences from that first year going through the season, having an off season to plan a little bit, and now coming into your second season. What are some of the things that may change coming into year two?
Sure. I think anytime you do anything and you get experience in it, you get more comfortable at it. I think for us as a program, our personnel is going to be different this year. Obviously, once you have a full year to recruit, you're able to bring in a pretty sizable number of guys to return with some core guys. So I think overall our group's going to look pretty different this year. And overall, just trying to get better at the groundwork that we tried to lay last year in terms of offensively being a little bit more efficient, cutting down on turnovers. Defensively, just being a little bit harder to score on overall. So I think from a scheme standpoint, we're going to try to have a lot of similar things, just be better at them, and just with our new personnel, just overall be a cohesive unit and hopefully take a big step forward this year.
Let's talk about those core guys a little bit for you. You've got several members of your starting lineup back from last year. What is the expectations, maybe not individually from them, but what is the expectation from the players that are back in your system for a second year? What is your expectation for them as far as improved quality on the court, but also leading some of the newer guys in your system?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what you really need is the leadership aspect, and just of guys that have, one, gone through this league and know just how difficult it is on a night in and night out basis, and just the level of execution effort that you need to be successful. I think on the court too, you hope that they've developed, they've worked on their game in the off season. I think we've seen that. I think certain guys certainly looked like they're ready to take a step forward on the court, and then also just being a vocal example for our new players, just in terms of how we do things and what the level of expectation are.
Let's take a look at the league, and you're no stranger to the ODAC, even though it's just your second year at Bridgewater. You've previously coached in the ODAC before at a different school, but talk a little bit about what you see from the league. It's been several years since we've had a back-to-back champion, so the parity is there, but last year was also a year where we only had one tournament make the NCAA tournament. That's the first time that's happened since 09-10. Talk a little bit about what you see for the conference this season.
Sure. I think that only getting one team in is going to prove to be the exception to the rule, for the last decade or so. Last year our league was young, being across the board. So I've been telling people that I do expect us to be better this year, just with a year of experience and improved personnel. But everyone's going to be better this year, I think, because pretty much across the board, every team brings a lot of experience back. It's going to be a real battle, night in and night out, which is what makes, I think, our league one of the best, if not the best league in the nation from top to bottom. The coaches are great. The players are really, really talented. Just overall, institutions prioritize men's basketball, and they want to see their men's basketball programs do really well. So that's why, of course, from year to year, you're going to have different teams step up, different teams, take step forward. And I think this year, that poll, I think I'd be very surprised if that preseason poll looked anything like what the final standings are going to be. That's just how wide open I think our league is this year. So it presents some great opportunities if teams can continue to get better over the course of the season and be healthy and playing their best ball in February. I think you could see some people really surprised at the end of the year.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining me today, and good luck this season.
Thank you so much.